This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. After months of coronavirus outbreaks linked to the Rock County Jail, inmates who wanted a chance to be vaccinated are now getting one. Adam Duxter explains why the sheriff says it's a sigh of relief.
Inside the Rock County Jail, the coronavirus has posed a unique challenge over the last year, one that Sheriff Troy Knudsen says doesn't necessarily have a simple answer.
There's a large number of inmates who are living close together, and if a virus gets into a section like that, it can move through that area pretty quickly.
Knudsen says he's seen it firsthand when nearly half the inmates in the jail caught COVID-19 during an outbreak this past December.
Despite our best efforts to prevention, face masks, shields, gloves, temperature checks every day, you're still worried a great deal about COVID finding its way in here.
But today, thanks to HealthNet of Rock County, which works to provide health care to those un- and underinsured, along with local legislators fighting for vaccine doses, every inmate who wants a shot will get one.
We have the interest of everyone in mind. I understand the concerns of individuals who are wondering why inmates are getting the vaccine and not themselves. What I will say is we know that people in congregate living facilities are at a higher risk for infection.
Sheriff Knudsen says, while this helps inmates in the short term, he knows in the long term it'll serve everyone.
Everybody who can get vaccinated and wants to be vaccinated should, and that helps to protect others in the community who maybe for one reason or another can't.
In Janesville, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
The jail specifically asked for Johnson & Johnson vaccine, so inmates would only have to get one shot. Nearly a quarter of the state's population is now fully vaccinated. 59,000 shots were administered yesterday, as nearly 1.4 million people have finished their vaccination series. DHS is reporting 804 new cases of the virus today. That snaps a two-day streak of at least 1,000 new infections. 4 more people have died. If you're looking out for available COVID-19 vaccine appointments, there's a walk-in clinic happening tomorrow. It's at Trinity United Methodist Church on Vilas Avenue in Madison. It runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Anyone ages 16 and up is welcome. The White House says a record 4.6 million vaccines were administered around the country today, but it could still take endless searching to find an open appointment. That's why the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County is trying to meet you halfway. Gabriella Becerra attended their first vaccination clinic today and shows us why they say they need to do this.
It's a quick poke in the arm.
That was it? Yeah, that was it.
But it can be hard to come by. That's why the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County is bringing shots to you.
It's open to the community, and anyone can register. First come, first serve.
Fitchburg Family Pharmacy brought the vaccines, and UW-Madison School of Pharmacy students administered them.
You just made my day. Oh, you made my day.
Chief Operating Officer Sarah Gee says the goal of the clinics is to reduce barriers and increase access to COVID-19 vaccines.
It's meeting people where they are so that they have the option to, go and get vaccinated close to where they live.
In order to vaccinate as many people as possible, pharmacist Thad Schumacher says they have to go out into the community.
If we can bring the vaccine to them, one, they'll be more able to access it, and two, it'll be more readily available to them.
Fitchburg Family Pharmacy set aside 1,500 doses of its Johnson & Johnson supply for these clinics so that the people who show up are one and done.
It was tagged to be used for transient, homeless, and underrepresented minorities. So when we decided to take it out in the community, that's the vaccine we chose to do.
And even if they couldn't get the vaccine today,
stay patient and know that the vaccinators of Wisconsin will continue to vaccinate until there's no one left.
In Madison, Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
If you weren't able to make it today, there's still 2 more clinics coming up this month, April 17th and the 24th. We'll have the registration link on our website, channel3000.com. It was rainy and gray today. Let's get a look at your first warned weather with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky. You still got the umbrella. We're going to have to keep those with us for a while.
Yep, you mentioned it. It was rainy and gray all day long. Well, outside right now, it's rainy. It's still pretty gray overhead with a lot of cloud cover. So that really hasn't changed here throughout the course of this Saturday. Tomorrow, we're still going to see those showers moving through, but not as many. I don't think so, at least. Now, you take a look at our Doppler track a little bit closer here in the Madison area, and light to some moderate showers. That's all we're dealing with, but it's also pretty breezy outside, so it just doesn't feel too good to actually be in the outdoors right now. 50 degrees currently in Madison, 47 now in Camp Douglas and Wisconsin Dells. Wautoma right now at 51. Very consistent across the board as of right there, but 3 things that you need to know. Showers, well, they're back here for tomorrow. Cool temperatures remain. Highs will stick in the 50s, and then some sunshine does look to appear next week. But how many days of sun will we end up getting? I'll have a look at your 7 to 10 day forecast in just a bit.
Thank you, Austin. In more local news, a 20-year-old Rockford woman is in the hospital after a shooting this morning in Beloit. Police say there was a large gathering on Royce Avenue around 3 o'clock. That's when officers in the area heard gunshots. The 20-year-old was taken to a hospital by MedFlight. A 22-year-old woman also received treatment at a local hospital. She had a non-gunshot related injury. Anyone with information should contact Beloit police. A 29-year-old man is in custody in connection to shots fired in a Sun Prairie parking lot last November. Police say Gavin Weiss was arrested yesterday on multiple counts, including endangering safety with the use of a dangerous weapon. It happened in the early hours on November 29th at the Rock Bar and Grill. No one was injured during that incident. Another man connected to the shooting was arrested back in January. Next tonight, a California woman is in custody after her 3 children were found dead. Los Angeles police say Liliana Carrillo is the only suspect in the case. According to LAPD, Carrillo's mother, the grandmother of the victims, discovered the children. They were 3 years old, 2 years old, and 6 months old. Authorities have not released information about a possible motive. Tributes are continuing tonight to honor Prince Philip. Philip died yesterday at 99 years old. His son, Prince Charles, paid tribute today, saying his father was a special person who will be missed enormously. A ceremonial royal funeral will be held for Philip next Saturday. Meghan Markle will not be at Prince Philip's funeral next weekend. A royal spokesperson says Prince Harry will attend his grandfather's service, but his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, will not. Meghan is pregnant and has been advised by her physician not to make the trip to the UK. The funeral will be the first time Harry has seen the royal family since the couple's controversial interview with Oprah Winfrey. Still ahead at 10, we'll take you out to the Dane County Farmers Market for the first Saturday of the season. And a local Habitat for Humanity group keeps one of its longest-running fundraisers alive in a new way this year. Plus, a rain delay at Augusta, but not before a historic shot on hole number 6. We'll show you it. Stay with us.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford proud. Now get an adventure-ready 2021 Explorer for just $399 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
That's not bacon, it's sausage.
Whoa.
Behold, Johnsonville sausage strips. Sausage that looks and cooks like bacon. It's a meaty miracle. Find them in the bacon section, even though they're sausage.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Sunday morning, we are sharing how you can secure your COVID-19 vaccine shot. Plus, we are taking a look at our wet weather conditions. Hattie will have your forecast. Join us Sunday morning, starting at 6:30.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
If you lost your sense of taste and smell due to COVID-19, a new cookbook might be able to help you out. It's called Taste and Flavor. The book was put together by two British chefs who say they engineered their recipes to help people with a missing or distorted sense of smell. Some of their recipes include mint, wasabi, and cinnamon, and they say you should avoid foods like garlic, onions, and even chocolate. A long-running fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity of Dane County is happening via drive-thru this year. The Super Bowl has become a Madison tradition since 1995. It's the largest fundraiser for the UW-Madison student chapter of Habitat that's usually held at Madison West High School, complete with the UW band, a cappella groups, and other entertainment. The format of the fundraiser isn't the only thing that's changed during the pandemic.
The biggest thing is that we've been limited in how much we can volunteer as big groups, and also like our attendance at events for like volunteers and customers for like events like Super Bowl is way down this year because of the pandemic. So I think it's affected us in that way, but we're doing the best we can with what we got.
Proceeds from the event benefited both Habitat and Little John's, a pay-what-you-can restaurant being built in Fitchburg. 200 people pre-registered for the event, and organizers hope to have a higher turnout from walk-ups today as well. It's officially outdoor market season. While the Dane County Farmers Market may be starting its year at the Alliant Energy Center, that's not where vendors, shoppers, or market managers expect it will end. Our Christina Laurie went to check it out.
Location aside, this year's market looks a lot more like Madison's Saturday morning staple.
Well, we pretty much work all week long just to get ready for the farmers market.
About 50 vendors, including Julie Winkleman of Sweet Street Bakery, didn't let the rain get in their way.
We usually know a lot of our customers, and you gotta, stay 6 feet apart.
As they reconnected with shoppers after a long winter and a weird 2020.
It's a good location. People are excited to get out again.
It's a welcome return to kind of normal for many who miss the spontaneity of strolling the square. This year, shoppers are once again able to walk up to each booth and pick out products on the spot. No pre-ordering required. From cinnamon rolls at Julie's stand.
Business right now is actually going a little bit slower.
To fresh fruit from Selena's. Selena Warsaw Lane calls 2020 the hardest year in her family farm's 40-year history.
We love this market. We think it's just a staple that really represents Madison very well.
But like many vendors, shoppers, and market managers, she's optimistic this is just the start of a much better year.
I just think that it's really great to support your local farmers markets.
Now, for customers who prefer limited contact, you can still place pre-orders online, but unlike last year, you're going to have to walk around to the different vendors and pick up your order on Saturday. There's no drive-through option. But as for the big question, everyone's wondering, when will the market finally be back on the Capitol Square? No official date has been set just yet, but market managers expect it to happen sometime later this summer. Now I think it's time to crack into some hot and spicy cheese bread. What do you say? Reporting in Madison for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
I gotta get some of that bread. If you would rather pre-order from the market, we have information to help you out on our website, channel3000.com. Severe storms are sweeping through the southern U.S. 2 people are dead and several others injured after storms in Louisiana. You're looking at drone video from the city of Palmetto. Officials say a possible tornado hit the area early this morning, killing 1 person. Another person died last night when a tree fell on the mobile home that they were in. Meanwhile, power crews are working to restore power tonight to thousands of people. Let's get a look at your first warned weather with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky. It's good that the storms that we have here aren't that severe.
Honestly, thankfully, because those severe storms, very dangerous, and as you just saw, they could be deadly at times, and it's almost severe season here for us, so we have to be careful over these next few months as we're going to start to see more, not just shower chances, but even storm chances, and I'm sure we're going to see a few strong to even severe storms roll through here in this spring and summertime season. Now, our Doppler track, we're not seeing any severe storms. We are seeing some light to moderate rain showers, not strong enough to really cause any flooding, but we are really seeing just a continuation. Notice how this is actually just panning out. We're just feeding the moisture just from the east, and it just keeps on coming right over us. So that's really one of the reasons why we actually continue to see these rain showers. Just the position of this low pressure system, just allowing all of that moisture to just keep on moving through our area. So that just made today a very unpleasant day overall, with a lot of cloud cover and those rain showers. Now, our future track still shows more of the rain showers overnight tonight, but watch what happens by the time we reach tomorrow. Still dealing with that chance of showers, but not nearly as many and not as widespread as what we saw here for today. But still keep that umbrella on hand. There's still a very good chance that we are going to see those showers actually moving through. But then later on, it does look like we actually have a potential to dry things out. Late in the day on Monday, still a potential for a light shower here and there. A lot of our models are showing just about a 30% chance on Monday. And then by the time we reach Tuesday, take a look at this. A lot of the precipitation will be in the northern half of the state, potentially leaving us dry and potentially even bringing us a little bit of some sunshine along with that. I think we could all use a little bit of some sunshine. Notice how we're going to dry things out in the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook. This is good news for us because all last week we saw very rainy conditions, unfortunately, and those rain chances will significantly drop off. 90% chance is what we had here for today, 80% chance for tomorrow, and then afterwards, we're talking just about 30% or less. So really going to see some recovery there in terms of our temperatures. Staying a little bit on the cooler side of things, unfortunately, but cooler side of things compared to where we should be. Notice how these average temperatures just continue to rise. We're now at 55 degrees, and most of these next few days are going to be right around that. So we're actually very close to average. The 70s that we saw not too long ago, that's well above average. But our current temperatures right around those upper 40s and low 50s. That's pretty much exactly where it was yesterday, if not just a hair on the cooler side of things. You probably won't actually feel that outside, however. But our day planner still showing more showers tonight, still showing a chance for showers tomorrow with a high of just 53 degrees. And then that 7 to 10 day forecast, sunshine. Here it is. You take a look at it. I think on Tuesday, it's going to be our best chance to see some of that sunshine returning. Afterwards, we have a chance almost every single day. Temperatures remain in the 50s, but I'm loving this forecast after the weekend.
Yes, once we get through that, once we get through a little bit more rain, get some sunshine. It'll be great.
I can't wait for it. We need it. We really do.
We do. I need it. Thank you so much, Austin. Looking ahead, a Madison-based writer is celebrating the release of his latest novel out next week.
It seems to me that my picture books are the books of mine that are most known and most well-loved by my audience, but the novels, I think, are nearest and dearest to my heart.
Kevin Hanks is the best-selling author behind some of the most popular children's books in the past 40 years, including Lily's Purple Plastic Purse and his entire Mouse Book series. His latest novel, Billy Miller Makes a Wish, hits bookstores next week. Tomorrow night on News 3 Now at 10, we're sitting down with Hanks to find out how he uses places and people around Madison to create his characters. Coming up, Forward Madison turns to its fans when it comes to their new jerseys. Check out how they turned out after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Go farther with personal checking choices. At Starion Bank, you make the decisions. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
The cherry on top of your sundae, extra crowd on your brine, the icing on... you know how it goes. There's nothing wrong with making a good thing even better. That's why saving with EdVest, Wisconsin's 529 college savings plan, makes perfect sense. When you open and fund an account, you plan your family's future and get the extra benefit of a Wisconsin tax deduction. Start now. Like seriously, right now at edvest.com. It's so easy, you can even do it as you enjoy your extra cheese pizza.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. That's why US Cellular doesn't have any hidden requirements. So you can get the latest phone with no activation fees, required phone trade-in, or anything like that. That's all there is to it. No hidden requirements. The nationwide network built from your town up. US Cellular.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford proud. Now get an adventure-ready 2021 Explorer for just $399 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Millions of customers are leaving their providers and switching to Spectrum. And if you have satellite, it's not hard to see why. Because unlike satellite, Spectrum gives you all the services you need, like internet and TV from one provider. They do? Yeah, they do. And Spectrum has the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds at 200 megabits for $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. Spectrum wins on TV, too. Unlike satellite, Spectrum doesn't have an ugly dish to install. And you get exclusive premium original content with Spectrum Originals. Wow, really? Really. Plus, Spectrum has more free HD and free on demand. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. And unlike satellite providers, Spectrum doesn't have contracts or early termination fees. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Switch to America's fastest growing internet, TV, and voice provider. Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Ask about our easy self-install options. Call 833-909-4499.
Go farther with personal checking choices at Starion Bank. Like Smart Checking, it's free when you choose e-statements. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Madison FC revealed its fan-designed away jersey today at Breese Stevens Field. The Flock designed the pink and white pattern that depicts the state capitol building. Letter forms cut into the shape spell out FMFC. The pink fold-over collar is the first for Flamingo kits. You can purchase one on the team's website. As part of the reveal, Forward Madison also announced $5 from every sale will go to the Flock Soccer Fund, which benefits local soccer-related organizations and charities. A difficult day for the remaining golfers competing at the Masters. Augusta National suspended play for more than an hour this afternoon due to dangerous weather in the area. Play resumed after about a 75-minute stoppage. There was some history made today. Canadian Corey Connors became only the 6th golfer ever to get a hole-in-one on the par 3 6th hole. It's the first ace on the hole since Jamie Donaldson in 2013 and the second of this year's tournament. It was part of a hot start to the day for Connors. He had a birdie or better on 4 of his first 7 holes. Connors finds himself near the top of the leaderboard after the 3rd round, but Hideki Matsuyama is currently in first place with a 4-stroke lead at 11 under. He's the first Japanese-born golfer to ever lead after a round in the Masters. You can watch the final round of the tournament tomorrow right here on CBS. Coverage is scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. The Masters are being played in Georgia, but this summer's MLB All-Star Game will not be. And the state's Republican governor says that's a mistake. In a news conference this morning, Governor Brian Kemp says the league's decision to change locations hurts families and workers, specifically minorities. MLB moved the game to Denver this week in light of Georgia's new controversial voting bill.
We have been working daily on protecting lives, but also livelihoods. And it's minority-owned businesses that have been hit harder than most because of an invisible virus by no fault of their own. And these are the same minority businesses that are now being impacted by another decision that is by no fault of their own.
Civil rights groups have filed multiple federal lawsuits over the new bill. Opponents say the state is trying to restrict voter turnout after historic turnout last November. Kemp and other state leaders say they want to ensure elections are secure. A good day for the Brewers on the diamond. Milwaukee improved to 4-4 this year behind a big 5-run 7th inning in St. Louis. That included a 3-run home run from Keston Hiura. The Brewers and the Cardinals will wrap up their series tomorrow with first pitch set for 1:15. The replacement Duke's Mayo Bowl trophy has arrived, and the Badgers had some fun with quarterback Graham Mertz, who dropped and broke the football-shaped crystal piece during a locker room celebration. A video posted to Twitter shows Mertz trying to resist touching the new piece of hardware. He can't, but at least he leaves it intact this time. A final check of your First Warn forecast when we come back.
The new mattress of your dreams for less during the spring semi-annual sale at Ashley Home Store. Doorbusters are up to 65% off. Get a Tempur-Pedic Queen for as low as $30 a month. And free delivery within 5 days on in-stock beds. Ashley Home Store.
Dear road rivals, charging extra for safety is where we part ways. See, I ride with standard Toyota Safety Sense, which includes sweet features such as a pre-collision system. You may charge thousands more for similar features, but on my road, no one pays extra for peace of mind. Yours, Highlander.
Right now, you can get $1,750 customer cash on a spacious new 2021 Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only in the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed up to 60% off retail, so save thousands. Save big on new hot tub spas and saunas. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show this weekend only in the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Visit 800spasale.com.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers get paid training to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. Army National Guard soldiers are learning skills that can set them up for success with companies looking to hire the best.
The Army National Guard basically built my resume for me.
Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
When severe weather strikes, are you prepared? All next week, the First Warn Weather Team, we show you how to prepare for severe storms and tornadoes. Watch First Warn Weather for Severe Weather Awareness Week. Are you prepared? Starting April 11th, only on News 3 Now.
Ashley Home Store Spring Semi-Annual Sale is on now. Our hottest looks of the season are on sale now, including doorbusters like these. Plus, no interest for 3 years. And a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. Now at Ashley Home Store.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team for your most accurate forecast. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. A DeForest family had a lot of good fortune this week. Shelby Evans joined the Murphy family at their home today for a day of celebration.
Cars lined up around the block on Saturday to celebrate a milestone for the Murphy family.
It was family members to friends to school providers to just anyone in our community that's really cared to pray and take time out of their day to think of us.
We have gold balloons because gold is the color for childhood cancer.
The parade was for the Murphys' youngest son, 3-year-old Ike. He finished his last chemo treatment at UW Health's Children's Hospital on Tuesday.
Ike has Wilms cancer. He had stage 5, so he had tumors growing on his kidneys. We found it in July.
Wilms is a rare cancer that is most common in children, but the Murphys have seen it before.
He is actually our second son with Wilms cancer. Our first son is Hank. So Hank was a year when he was also diagnosed with Wilms cancer.
Hank, now 6, was more than happy to celebrate his brother's success. This year, while Ike was going through his treatment, the family got an even bigger surprise than a parade.
Someone recommended them for Make-A-Wish. Their wish was for a camper, and Make-A-Wish granted their wish.
If you asked Hoyt, Amanda Murphy's oldest son, what really kept the family optimistic during this time, he'd say himself.
Mommy, if she didn't have me, I'm sure she would have had a hard time going through all this.
Yeah, Hoyt is a very good support person, so we just have each other.
In DeForest, Shelby Evans for News 3 Now.
What a good answer from Beloit. The Murphy family says they'll be spending a lot of time together this summer. They plan on taking their new camper wherever their hearts desire. So good that they, actually got to celebrate. Such a big thing to celebrate for the whole family.
That's a huge, huge thing to celebrate. And, we have a little bit of a minor celebration ahead of us after we get through another few days of rain showers. The rain continuing here later on tonight. We could also actually see some patchy fog developing. I mentioned earlier how our relative humidity is very high, but with those stronger winds, that may end up helping to actually keep some of that away. But overall, in the 7 to 10 day forecast, we're seeing a lot more sunshine than we are rain chances. Just a few slight rain chances here and there throughout this next week, but finally seeing some sunshine returning to the area. It feels like it's been oh so long. We definitely deserve it. Unfortunately, our temperatures won't really budge too much, generally staying right around those 50s here for most of this next week.
All right, thanks, Austin, and thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.